Hello, hello. Everything seems to be good. That's good. I know some the game's out. Fancy. Oh yeah, welcome back. By the way, yeah, I remember now. Can do that, but that's more of a that's more of a like easy game thing.
A visitor? No, you shouldn't have come here.
Give it to me. No, I don't want to. Why not?
Minor birds, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful creatures. Sad that they're caged here.
Oh, I want them to fly!
Did you see my son? He's such a sweet boy.
I don't want to guard Block B tonight.
Why not?
Miss?
Too bad my parents had to leave so soon. I haven't seen them for months.
I hear them scratching. Don't you hear it?
One of the patients there whispers to me all the time. He tells me such horrible things.
That's it. Sheets. Patient 2. Patient. Patientenzimmer.
I'm struggling to remember something.
Okay. Well, that I do too, all the time. Patient's poetry. Let's see. Not if it's poetry, just let's see what he has written. Oh, beautiful alpine flower, whose heart I do miss so. You call to me while I don't see. How could I let you go? The storm cuts through my senses, makes all my thoughts so blind. But no, Captain, I miss reason. What did I truly find? Cold and dark with grimy walls, roughly held like animals. Trapped yet free, why do I fall? Something scrums on the tip of the tongue, but what can it be? What did I forget? Cool.
It's something familiar. If only I could place it. I must think.
This area is off limits. A patient has escaped.
There, then I will not be going in there. Kitchen. Kitchen. I was like, is that kitchen? It was.
Did you hear that a patient escaped? All the guards rushed off to find him. I suppose it will be one less ungrateful mouth to feed if he dies out there. One time, it took them 5 days to find the patient. They found him frozen in the snow. I heard his arm snapped right off. If anything else goes wrong tonight, we'll be all out of stuff.
Oh, don't say. The records office. Bureau di Directoren. Director.
Ah, Dr. Watson. Just the man I wanted to see.
Professor, I'm surprised you're not trying to catch that escapee.
Please, my time is far too valuable. I hope Nurse Kuntz has been taking good care of you.
He has certainly kept me out of trouble.
Professor, it is time for your appointment with your next patient, Mr. Wolf.
Herr Wolf can wait until tomorrow. I wish to speak with Dr. Watson.
As you wish.
You still see patients yourself, even as the director of this entire facility?
Only the important ones. And yet I rarely get to pick the brain of a man like yourself. I think it is time we got to know each other, no?
I'm afraid there's not much to know. I'm just an average chap living a rather prosaic life these days.
Dr. Watson, those of us who pursue knowledge are anything but average. Now, who are you?
I'm a physician in search of a stimulating career. I have patients, yes, but admittedly, I'm more interested in the cutting edge of medical research. So when I read about the Black Edelweiss and your work on the healing of minds, I simply had to learn more.
I suppose my Edelweiss was always destined to attract other curious minds. But before we continue, I want you to understand one thing. A broken mind can never be truly healed.
Ah, I see. So, what exactly do you do here?
It is simple. If you cannot fix a person's nature, you must force them to forget it.
Surely there are other methods of treatment.
How naive. You remind me of a man I once knew, Professor Becker. But we do not speak of him anymore.
A colleague?
The former director here. One day he realized that Edelweiss had outgrown him and had to leave his house. Do you grow weary of me already, Doctor?
How rude of me. I was absorbing your wise words, Professor, and must have got distracted.
Was my conversation boring you?
No, not at all. I merely...
No, I understand full well. You're not seeking conversation.
What do you mean?
It is obvious. Your mind craves truth, but not in this form. You must witness a practical demonstration if you are to learn.
I'm certainly intrigued. Would that be possible?
Of course. I propose a journey between the jury of the human brain. You will not leave without being truly enlightened. Kuntz, take Dr. Watson back to the courtyard. Then tell the nurses to prepare the operation room and the girl with the doll.
Yes, Professor.
Our preparations will take a little time. I will come for you soon, Doctor.
She gives me the creeps. Professor Gygax is the current director of the Black Edelweiss. She seems to disapprove of the previous director, Professor Becker, and clearly believes herself to be intellectually superior. Despite being a director, she's still treating patients, if only important ones. A patient called Wolf is among them. Gygax does not intend to leave her office anytime soon. Wolf is an important patient to Professor Gygax. It's not because he's the one that yes, Schnitzer. Because they have his son here who has been admitted, and they are using his warehouse or warehouses to store Black Edelweiss or whatever it's called. That stuff.
Get out while you can.
Administration. Okay. Nobody knows. Gygax's patient reports. October 1879. Sorry, you say 19. That's not 18. As more serious treatment is necessary, my special patient Wolf will be transferred to patient room 2 on the ground floor. Corridor. All other patients must be removed from my schedule and reassigned to other specialists at the institute. This patient's mental state requires constant monitoring and immediate intervention to avoid undesirable consequences. December 1879. The necessary surgical procedures were successfully performed. Physical recovery is still in progress. Memory loss is increasing but still not complete. A new obsession with writing has developed, probably as a side effect. Oh, a year later. January 1880. The patient's writing now mentions old names, clear sign of partial memory recovery. An acceptable result. A second surgery is required, targeting both the frontal and temporal lobes. February 1880. Surgery went well. The patient's memory does not persist for longer than a couple of minutes, although an obsession with writing lingers. Danger eliminated. Daily monitoring prescribed.
Good lord, that's a lot of records.
Indeed.
Photograph seems recent. A commemorative photo album. Been a while since I've been in one of these.
1979. No, 1879. So that's very recent.
I hope you're finding your room comfortable, Dr. Watson. Professor Gygax will have much to tell you. Try to get some rest.
I am fully rested. I assure you. A Vista for Space, kilometer lands in Arkham. I remember that one. Yeah, okay.
I can't just leave Holmes here alone.
Just want to see what happened. What he said. Examination room, medical men, then bound. I know I can run around without raising suspicion, but I feel like I shouldn't. Role play and all that, you know. Guess that's probably what it was. Yes. I'm assuming that guy is probably, you know, Professor Becker. Because he's the tallest one. Right about that one. it's not this one. I might as well check since I already haven't done it. I haven't gotten the right answer the first time, so. I wonder what it means when they have that. Oh wait. Wait. What's the meter? This one.
I hope everything is to your liking, Dr. Watson.
But of course. There it is.
Looks dusty but functional.
Oh, we never use that. I think it connects somewhere downstairs. If anything else goes wrong tonight, we'll be all out of stuff.
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
My name is Dr. John Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't
This is
mind.
that guy. Okay.
Ah, doctor. I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you are one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to ask you.
I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right, you don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind? Mr. Wolf?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black Edelweiss Asylum, and why you are here.
That name does sound familiar.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me, who are you? And who's this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, doctor? Am I sick?
I'm sure I can take a look.
Observe. Two deep scars. Precise surgical incisions. Severe chemical burns. Faded with age. Okay. I thought... Didn't Becca write about that? Facial palsy. One side is paralyzed. Skin pigmentation, possible abuse of medicine. Okay. It's either an adult male with 2 deep surgical scars on the side of his head and an old chemical burn on one of his hands. Mr. Wolf has some paralysis of his facial muscles, most likely the result of brain surgeries. Blue-gray pigmentation spots on his skin are likely due to the overuse of medications containing silver nitrate. It appears that his illness is a direct result of the treatment he has received here at the Black Edelweiss. Or these symptoms are most likely pre-existing, and his admission to the Black Edelweiss for treatment has so far failed to cure him. I think they actually did the treatment.
Dear Lord, what did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me? Who are you?
Oh, never mind.
Wolf is actually Professor Becker, the previous director of the Black Edelweiss. He now suffers from severe memory issues, but still retains the ability to write. Yeah. Because he said like he got severe burns. Right, perhaps he can get Gygax's attention with the letter.
Hello again. You won't remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson, and you are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar. Wait. Let me write it down. I try to recall memories through writing, but they always feel just out of reach.
As a matter of fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you. She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate. Dear Professor Gygax, I bitterly regret that I let my beautiful alpine flower fall under your influence. I see now that you never deserved to sit as the director of the Black Edelweiss. You are not, as you so claimed, the future of the Edelweiss, and you never were. And by the time you make it to my cell, the police will already know the truth of how you came to be director of this asylum. Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done. Now, hold on a minute. Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I'm a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I'm risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy him. I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all, I feel alive. Any more questions?
Good heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come.
Because she believes she's smarter than him and better than him, that her method is the future. But they need to get it from him.
Excuse me, who are you?
I don't know why I keep doing this, expecting something different. One of the patients asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
Unbelievable. Kunz, with me.
Now to hurry up.
Close, but I don't think this is the key. This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
Letter from New Orleans Bank. Dear Professor, we recently took possession of a collection of rare gems on behalf of our mutual acquaintance. The gems have now been sold to Louisiana jewelers, who made several offers far exceeding our experts' estimate of the stone's value. The final sale price agreed upon for the 11 gems were 12,550 Swiss francs. Our client has instructed us to receive 2/3 of this sum transferred to your solicitor as per usual. As always, our discretion is assured, and we look forward to continuing business with you and your illustrious patron. Yours sincerely, Geoffrey Scott, representative of the E.W. Gray Banking House, New Orleans, USA, January 9th, 1882. Well done.
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
I sure hope I don't get caught. Gygax's diary. They should have some juicy stuff. Juicy intel. December 1879. It has been 3 months since I took over the Edelweiss from Becker. Not all my colleagues approved of the rule changes, so I am now the only professor here. No matter, the hiring of several strong nurses will solve the personnel shortage. At last my work can flourish without the impairment of his lesser mind. March 1880. The first payment has arrived from R. Again R. Our deal does pose risks, but the possibilities are endless if he is true to his word. May 1880. The first shipment of chosen ones has arrived. R has sent a vast selection of broken mines. The work ahead will be difficult, but undoubtedly useful for my own research as well. 2 birds with one stone.
Nothing special about this.
Okay. Well, I didn't get caught in the act, that's nice. And this is a kitchen? No. Patient room.
I should resign, shouldn't I? This is all a bit much. I wanted to be a dancer. I wanted to be a dancer.
Try to fly away. Escape, my little ones. Yes, fly. Oh, fly far away from here. If I were a bird, you wouldn't see me waddling around. Use your wings.
If you happen to meet him, tell him I'm here. My baby will return to me, you'll see. I'll be waiting right here as long as it takes. We'll leave this place as soon as my boy's back. We'll leave this place as soon as my boy's back.
Kitchen. Oh, she's not here. That's convenient. I'm not complaining. My headphones keep messing up. Broken tooth, light-colored enamel.
The tooth of an adult male, likely lost in a beating. Only a couple of days old.
Nasty. Steel chain. Whoa.
The inside of the cuff is worn. It's been used often. A wax cylinder. There is something recorded on it.
Oh. Did I record things on wax? Strange.
The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps.
Out again. A handwritten letter. Professor, trust my guide, the light of the abyss, for he shall enlighten our chosen ones. Make sure he is present, and that our chosen utter nothing but the sacred words. And lo, the trance will begin, and we will be an inch closer to the universe beyond. Your work is essential, as many of our flock do not speak our language, and time is of the essence. It would be best to work in groups, performing at least one seance per day for a week. Of course, the most skeptical members will have to be tamed by your hands. In the meantime, my work continues on a physical method to attain the trance state through the emitted light waves of kaleidoscope. Huh. Cool. Finally, my men in New Orleans will contact you regarding the new shipment of Chosen. Make room for them as you have done before. A telegram from New Orleans. The bank has the gems. My master has ordered me to send the first shipment of Chosen ones. They will arrive within 2 weeks. Do not fail us. A. Shiny key. Tiny key, shiny key.
Looks as if it's been recently used.
Notebook of Oppressor. Learn more about Gygax. History check, nice. Notebook of Professor Gygax. The new method at last started to show progress. The success rate is 4 out of 10, and failures are not responding to any external stimuli. Nevertheless, the phonetic system can be declared an undeniable success. Regardless of their native language or place of origin, individuals learn to speak the chant without flaw. They learn it quickly and fluently, despite lacking all mental autonomy. Regrettably, one of the chosen continues to resist. Isolation and deprivation resulted in strengthening of the disobedience. Negation only ignited anger, and even after the direct removal of the frontal and temporal lobes, it seems all that was left was the innate desire to resist. This chosen one cannot be allowed to pollute the minds of the others. The conclusion is inescapable. They cannot continue to live. I will see to it they are sent to the well. The well.
Ringlui Maglana Parkatulu, Rillier Wagnana Galpatagan. Ringlui Maglana Parkatulu, Rillier Wagana Galpatagan. Ringlui Maglana Parkatulu, Rillier Waglana Galpatagan. Ringlui Maglana Parkatulu, Rillier Wagana Galpatagan.
Spatula.
Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair. Full grain leather straps. Impossible to escape. A very professional brain dissection.
Ah. Royal garments, nice.
A very professional brain dissection.
Oh, green.
Get out of my head!
Your mind festers devoid of soul. Find reverence for the one that trembled.
Great Lord!
Left your surrender your soul and become a servant of madness.
Please! No more! Stop it! Watson! John! Somebody!
Wretched mortal, do not fear what is to come. Let him rupture our world anew. Awaken, and let the
world behold!
Damn. Powerful stuff.
The light of the abyss is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head.
The light from the abyss is the light of the abyss. Oh. But this time we managed to get free, so to speak, without the help of Watson.
A hydraulic elevator? How ingenious.
Indeed.
Watson?
Holmes,
What are you still doing here?
still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Says the man who looks like he saw a ghost.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. I found her like that when I entered, on my word.
Yay!
What? She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation.
She's dead.
What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think.
Probably by Becker. But that's... No! Ah, the doll did it. Hello there.
Heidi, how did it end up here? The pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death.
It's too good for her, but...
No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white overcoat. The patients here wear the same robes.
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson. But first, we need to determine where our case goes next.
Well, thank you, Heidi. Yeah. Thank you, Heidi, for doing that. Getting rid of her. So where did he come from? Where did I come from? How did I get up here? The sub-basement contains a classroom where people were handcuffed to chairs. The blackboard in the sub-basement classroom was wiped, but it's still possible to make out some symbols on it. They appear to form some sort of phonetic transcription. One of the rooms in the sub-basement is dedicated to surgical procedures. The chair is used to strap in the patients for medical procedures. At the base of the chair is a dynamo generator that could provide electrical shocks to stimulate the patient. A Minna bird has been meticulously dissected in the sub-basement. The bird's brain is exposed. The sub-basement has a functioning phonograph. It is able to play wax cylinders. One of the cylinders bears a recording of a chant in an unknown language. A bizarre man was being held in the sub-basement. He vanished without a trace and only left a pounding voice that repeats, "The light of abyss." The man spoke about strange things and the coming of a great lord. Furthest evidence against America. America, America. New Orleans in the USA. Born in the USA. Lead in New Orleans. Several pieces of evidence now point to New Orleans. Or New Orleans. And it appears that the kidnappers have enlisted the services of the banking house of E.W. Gray to sell gems. Yeah! Lead in New Orleans. Jag ska gå in.
We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste.
But what happened to Kuntz? Nothing to his matters.
There is nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Holmes?
Hmm?
You seem troubled.
I am not troubled, Watson. I am preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be natural to experience some feelings of shock or fear.
Men reduced to gibbering imbeciles, numb beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. He treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
My sincere condolences.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked. Should you see me cracking, John, I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London, report what we have discovered. Let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits, what dangers lurk in the darkness.
Nonsense. We draw nearer to New Orleans with every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men. And that is a work I have studied well.
So be it.
I know you to be a diligent author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
Stupid headphones.
Ah, Holmes. After our trip to nippy Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this New World heat.
Do not get carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know, but you look exhausted. Why didn't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
As you wish. Oi! Stop it, you! Our luggage! Good Lord, what have you done? That's my stuff.
I'm sorry, mister. It was an accident. It's fine, it's fine. I'll just put everything back. Where are the socks? These, handcuffs. Are they yours? Oh, this never happens to me, sir. Honest, ask anyone. I'll get this sorted. Don't worry. No need to bring the boss into it. I'll get this sorted. Don't worry. No need to bring the boss into it.
Ah, not an auspicious start, is it? Never mind. I'll handle it. You go on ahead. How embarrassing to have one's possessions laid bare for all to see, not to mention our unmentionables. I think I'll help the man with our bags, lest it happen again. This might take a while, Holmes. Go and find the bank, and I'll join you later.
Find gemstones. Auction sale.
Black opals being auctioned at the banking house of E.W. Gray.
Go once, find out with protection. Yes. I mean, I can usually see, I can always see if there's something green there, you know, so I don't need to check it by clicking Q. Of course the Q, but I do that anyways. Just in case. Just in case. Harbour Master's office. Oh, New Orleans port. Okay. Look for missing. Sun Town, 34. Last seen in Chinatown. It's Chinatown here as well. Schedule of ships.
Our ship leaves tomorrow morning. No room for sightseeing then. More people missing here, too.
We need a lot of people to be chanting and to offer. So, yeah. Calling on the greater gods, the old ones. It's no easy feat. Luckily. Fast turbine steamer. A wonderful two-headed girl. The right. The side. No, the 8th one of the world. Okay. I couldn't read that. But E. Tobacco. Yeah, back in the day, tobacco was the most healthy you could intake or partake of. Hello?
Got a spot in mind?
Actually, I'm not sure yet.
They must have got close of a moment now. Oh, still? Okay. Should we ask around? What is?
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
Thank you. The bank can be found on the street up from the port on the left side of the Harbour Master building opposite Chinatown. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. My nose itches. My nose itches. Spices, pieces. Okay then. It was a jewel seller A. That I do not know yet. Better not go over to him. That's dangerous. A steamboat and a prostitute. At the gate. Nymph of Louisiana. Maybe without prostitutes. Maybe just something close. I don't know.
Where you at, gentlemen? Here to enjoy yourselves?
Oh, no, not really, but I do enjoy solving mysteries. Right. Yeah, that is it.
Go on, don't be shy. We have something for everyone.
Can Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't help you.
Okay then.
May I ask you something?
I don't want to disappoint you, but I'm clueless.
May I ask for your assistance?
I don't want to disappoint you, but I'm clueless.
Wow, they must be twins. The same voice. I got a sneeze. Ah, that was good. I'm still recording, right? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, like clutching his face, and then I interrupted animation. Kind of funny. Beggar.
Are you able to help me?
No, first I've heard of it.
Okay. Okay. Although I have found out what they need, maybe I can still get more information.
Excuse me, just one question.
No, first I've heard of it.
Okay. Try goods. Yeah, so White Ship Line Shipping Company. Washing soap. Available at all good apothecaries. Oh yes, used to buy soap at apothecaries. It's insane to think that, of course, this is at the end of 1800s, of course, but like in 100 years, we have gone from like this, like horse and chariot and steamboats and yeah, something like that, Chinatown, to yeah, where we are now. The drones delivering packages, basically medicine for most diseases, and almost self-driving cars, and almost soon.
Is this familiar to you?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
What be angry with you? What kind of person do you take me for?
Help me, please.
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir.
Also, I thought they only had like one Chinatown in America, but this is of course in the beginning. I remember that they had a Chinatown in Dexter, Dexter's Lab.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I'm sorry. You should search for answers somewhere else.
Okay. Which was funny. Blackwood. Marsh Fish Canning Factory. The kiss of the sea. What the fuck? Incredible what he managed to do. Okay. I was gonna say once religion stopped, but this was like still at like a pretty, or not a height, but like still pretty high up when it comes to religious times, so. Dirigible airships. But yeah, I guess people just did it anyways. Because often religion stopped progress in other ways than religious progress, so. That's not me being like, what's it called when you, like when you racist but towards religions. I'm not being that. That's just like fact that the church kept technology and medicine and stuff like that back. But anyways. Where do you think you're going? Let's see. Yep. Turn around. Every now and then again. But I'm not going to turn on. Oh, it's locked. I could just go over there. New Orleans Police Department. It's also locked. No trespassing on the penalty of law. Okay. This one. Whooshish. Whooshish. Nothing. I guess you haven't made a plaque yet. Or like finished it already. Pin evidence. Okay, I thought there was something yellow there.
Do you know anything about this?
I'm sorry, but I don't know. You might ask the others.
Who? The others? Just general? This doesn't even have a lock. Or does it? I think that's a lock. And
is this familiar to you?
I'm sorry, you should search for answers somewhere else.
okay, I was like, why are you talking like that? Then I'll come out like, oh, she's an Asian person, Asian woman. She didn't look Asian to begin with. Oh, but at first I was like, what's happening? I'm sorry. I'm like, what voice do you have? No, it makes sense. Excuse me. Tired of standing. Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, these are just the stables. They seem stable.
No. Yes, we go.
Yeah, nose and organs. I hope they talk about the musical instrument organs. Like, we sell pianos, but we have the organs. Here. Giddy gator bar. Well, this doesn't seem shady at all.
Could you help me?
I'm sorry. You should search for answers somewhere else.
Excuse me, just one question.
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Okay then. Is this the bar?
Yeah.
Creole quarter. Oh no, there it is. This is the bar, I guess. Another cat. should I equip this? If it doesn't have anything on it. Maybe I need to go to that guy. Yeah, taxi driver guy. Mr. Taxi Driver Man. Ah.
Closed auction, gems sold. By invitation only.
See.
May I ask you something?
Don't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir.
So we can't go here. Road closed for some reason. Attorney at law, do you know you have rights? Constitution says you do. Indeed. Any size for every foot. That's a large gate. You have to like open it like this. Stand at the bank said it holds a closed auction when a black opals will be sold. Only people with invitations are allowed in. I don't have anything. I guess I can talk to him.
Mr. Frank Barnaby, right? Auction's about to start.
Oh, okay. I didn't have to. Squinch. Myopia. Hidden tabloid newspaper. Abe Lincoln alive. What? Something in the pocket. Sandwich. The guard at the bank is a real character. Stowing a sandwich in his pocket while reading Abe Lincoln Alive makes the guard a paranoid fool with bad taste. Besides, the man has myopia. Couldn't take him. The guard at the bank is a real character. Some say the time of reading Abe Lincoln Alive makes him a critical thinker who questions everything, even the truth. Myopia is a result of constant reading to the detriment of one's health. I think that might actually be it. But I'm probably wrong.
In the flesh. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, hold up. Written invitation first.
Can I present another piece of identification?
Nope. That's why we sent the invitation.
Holmes, over here.
Oh, hello.
Any luck?
None. They're holding an auction, invitation only. The good news is, I know who might have one. We need to find Mr. Barnaby.
Who?
Frank Barnaby, most likely a local.
And you think Mr. Barnaby will be happy to share his invitation?
Let us first find him, then we can see if he is the generous type.
Frank Barnaby. ask a god. Do you know if I can find Frank Barnaby?
Do you know anything about this?
I've heard about that. Let me tell you.
Yay. The locals say that he owns the shop in Chinatown called Barnaby's Hidden Gems. Oh, and I know where that is. Well, I don't know, but I've been there. But it was in the back alley. I seem to remember. Well, a lot of back alleys there.
This place. There's a Spartan charm, does it not?
It does. My soul will always yearn for London's gloom, but it reminds me of Cordona in a nice way.
Gonna have sick people where Barnaby's Hidden Gems are.
How marvelous, Holmes. A city within a city.
Indeed, those lanterns are delightful. It is as though we have been transported to the Orient itself.
That's nice. Yeah. I remember now.
Locked. No one's here. Locked. No one's here.
America, Holmes. I never thought I should be so lucky as to visit.
Rather unassuming for a jewelry store.
Damn, he at it again. Barnaby still owes you. If he can't pay in greenbacks, he'll pay in blood.
The shop is closed. The talk of two angry fellows near Barnaby's Hidden Gems reveals that they might know Mr. Barnaby.
Are you able to help me?
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
Two gentlemen say that Barnaby owns the money. He is a known alcoholic and is currently getting drunk at a local bar called the Giddy Gator in the Creole Quarter. He can be recognized by a yellow hat and a green jacket. Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Yeah, I did.
Giddy Gator.
Can I ask you a question?
No, first I've heard of it.
Okay. Oh, there is.
Barnaby, unconscious but with his eyes open.
That doesn't sound good. Mr. Barnaby, the banking house of E.W. Gray invites you to participate in a closed auction. We are pleased to present a selection of rare and extraordinary black opals for sale. Please contact our employee to receive more information. We strongly urge you to wear the cleanest suit you have and be sober. One unacceptable incident and we will exclude you from our list of buyers.
Look, Watson. The two of you are just alike.
Oh, great. So I look like a haggard alcoholic.
Eureka!
What have you got?
An idea. First, we'll need Mr. Barnaby's clothes.
Ah. Because I don't look
Holmes.
like
Watson, time is of the essence. You will go to the bank, not as yourself, but as Frank Barnaby.
Holmes, we look nothing alike.
The hat and coat will do the heavy lifting. Just stay cool, play the part, and no one will notice the difference. Trust me.
Holmes, must we really indulge in this farce?
It worked in Switzerland, didn't it?
Sure, if you redefine the word worked.
Okay then. Goodness gracious. rather fancy looking man, and he's fancy walking.
Where's my cash, Frank? In the bartender's tip jar?
Yeah. At least I look enough like him that people mistake me for him.
Where's the money, Barnaby?
I'll wait here so as not to arouse suspicion.
Mr. Barnaby.
Right you are. Shop owner.
Right. Your invitation, sir?
Here you go.
You okay, sir? Seem to have the jumps.
I'm in a rush.
Come on in.
How long have I been recording actually? 1 hour. Almost 17 minutes.
Heavens, I never seen gems so big.
I simply must have them.
Black opal, owned in Australia. Weight 40 carats. Red stone believed to be a piece of a shattered space rock that fell to Earth. Damn. The bank holds an auction. The bank holds an auction! The banking house at E.W. Gray will be hosting a closed auction of black opals. The bank doesn't disclose the origin of the rare stones. However, the bank clerk, Mrs. Zoe Clemens, has to confirm the authenticity of each stone.
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
I don't really need to. Mr. Barnaby is paralytic, sleeping on the table in the bar. He closely resembles Watson. Mr. Barnaby's clothes have to disguise Watson. Watson managed to get past the guard disguised as Frank Barnaby. I don't think I need to have this on right now. Okay, so they're all the same.
Sorry, I'm just dealing with another client's request. Please wait a moment.
Of course. I'll just have a look around at the beautiful stones. No pass. Dominique Sommer. There is something.
This might be useful. I'll make a note.
Plaque with philanthropists. The banking house of E.W. Gray thanks its fine philanthropists. H. Armitage Dillard. E. Arneson, French Quarter. J. Atkins, Jerry Atkins, St. Thomas. R. Carter, French Quarter. B. Chambers, Michaud, I know. S. Clemens, St. Thomas. G. Engel, Fillmore. Mr. Harnett, M. Harnett, Feiburg, Marigny. J. Howlett, Lakeview Cabin.
Morning, sir, and welcome to the E.W. Gray Banking House. The auction will begin shortly. Name's Zoe Clemens, and I'd be delighted to help you.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Clemens. I am Frank Barnaby. I do have some questions, if you don't mind. Forgive my curiosity, but who was the previous owner?
Sir, I ain't at liberty to disclose them details.
I see.
These gems are rather curious. What can you tell me about them?
These rare beauties are black opals, all the way from Coober Pedy, South Australia. When they catch the light, the dark stone becomes a brilliant rainbow. It's something special.
It doesn't say where these stones came from, no provenance, no previous owner. I'm starting to suspect they were illegally procured.
What? We would never. I can assure you these gems were bought from one of New Orleans' most upstanding citizens, a philanthropist no less. If you would like to know more, I could get my manager.
You old dog, Barnaby. Didn't think you'd sober up for the auction. An hour ago, you were 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, you know, I hold my liquor better than most. And the auction was an important business opportunity.
An important business opportunity? Ha! What have you done with the real Barnaby?
Well, maybe I'm drunker than I thought, mister.
Mister? What's wrong, Frank? You're looking pale. Don't you recognize your old pal, Grub?
Observe. Large wool hat, oversized. Sheriff Grub, position of power. Golden roller champion. Proud or poser? Luxurious textile. Cares for appearance. And polished nails. Fashionable or hates getting dirty? Sheriff Grub is actually a barking, toothless dog. The man attempts to make the impression that he is an important figure in the life of New Orleans. Or New Orleans, I don't know. However, he is just a small cog in a governmental machine. In fact, the sheriff feels so uncomfortable and displeased with his role that he tries to compensate with ridiculous tournaments, fashionable looks, and threatening behavior. Sheriff Grub is the law in New Orleans. He is fairly eccentric, looking after his nails, appearance, and image. However, it is just a cover for his true nature as a remorseless and highly powerful individual in the local community, who uses the image to distract and disguise his true nature. Since he wears a too big hat, and like sheriff, that's fine, but also like a dual, like a dual championship and clean nails stuff like.
Sorry, Sheriff, but I don't have time for this.
Now, Frank, when I'm talking to you, everything else waits. If I want to talk, you talk. If I say jump, you say off which pier. Do we understand each other?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, while I have you, there's the matter of your outstanding fines. I've been more than reasonable, but I'm afraid the bills come due.
Fines? Right. I'm afraid I don't have anything on me.
That's funny. Ain't you at the auction? I weren't born yesterday, Frank. Now, assault, battery, disorderly conduct, that's serious stuff. You got off easy, but if you don't pay up, things get a whole lot worse.
Look, Sheriff, I'm not actually...
Whoa. Think careful now, 'cause Frank Barnaby only owes us cash. But fraud, impersonation, that's weasel behavior. And you know what we do to weasels round these parts. Feed 'em to the gators. So, Frank, what's it gonna be?
Here's all I have.
Mighty fine of you. The people of this parish deserve peace. They don't take kindly to visitors. Don't miss that boat tomorrow morning, Doctor.
The bank clerk slipped the information that the black opals were brought from one of the upstanding city philanthropists. The local sheriff starts for Barnaby's disguise. He insists on us leaving New Orleans tomorrow morning. At least there is a positive consequence of such failure. There is no sense in wearing Barnaby's silly and smelly outfit anymore. It's time to go back to the boat and change there so to avoid Barnaby's legacy.
Don't want to be rude, but even the man upstairs can smell you.
told you, Holmes. I told you it was a bad plan. Now we're penniless and wanted criminals.
Hysteria gets us nowhere, Watson. Tell me what happened.
The sheriff saw right through me. He knew who I was from the start. Extorted me for every coin I had.
Bah, all that matters is what you learned about the gems.
I shan't discuss it while still wearing that blighter's clothes. I'm going back to the boat to get changed.
You know, I think the look actually compliments you. Why bother changing it?
I was thinking maybe I was wrong about Sheriff Club, but then again, he didn't really prove anything. He might still be just full of hot air, and you know, I wasn't exact, or he isn't exactly like intimidating or anything like that. So, oh, I thought everything moved, but no, it's just that.
A pox on the crew.
Forget the sheriff. I'm sure it was simply bluster and bloviation. Just tell me what you've learned. Okay, fine, change your clothes. We'll talk afterwards. And I thought I was the vain one.
A pox on the crew.
So what do I do then?
No. No! Was that your luggage again? I don't understand. We just got it back in order. It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my head. How am I gonna fish him out? Anyone got a net? I know how this looks. Twice in one day? What are the chances? I know how this looks. Twice in one day? What are the chances?
Oh, bollocks, now our clothes are in the bloomin' water.
It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my head.
I ain't sure what you did to the sheriff, but it must have been something real hairy to have him chuck your luggage off the pier.
With respect, miss, have we met before?
If you were the real Frank Barnaby, yeah, we would have. But where are my manners? I'm Lucy. And you are?
John. I didn't mean to be rude. I've just had a difficult day, miss.
Well, it's barely noon. And you've already made an enemy in Sheriff Grubb. The man starves his gators just in case someone crosses him. John who?
Watson.
Well, Johnny, if you plan on sticking around, you better change that suit, or Frank's reputation will catch up with you. And then you'll be a John Doe.
Alas, I think one of those gators is currently devouring my spare clothes.
You've got yourself in a fine pickle. All right, come on board the Nymph of Louisiana, and I'll sort you something to wear.
The nymph? Is that what it sounds like? Why are you helping me?
Well, let's just say you ain't the only one who's had run-ins with the sheriff. Way I see it, this city deserves better. Now quit your stalling and head on over to the Nymph. I'll be in room 6.
This Mr. Barnaby is proving rather useful. Perhaps you're not so different after all.
One more word, Holmes, and I'll hand you over to the sheriff.
Sorry, was that John talking or Frank?
Oh, go annoy someone else while I visit the Nymph.
Yeah, that's... Sheriff deserves to be stripped down to his knickers and paraded around town before kicked out of said town or executed. No one humiliates that good doctor. Wait, isn't it? Is it down there? It's down there. so caught up in revenge thinking.
Always a pleasure to see you regular, Mr. Barnaby. Welcome home.
Are you able to help?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
A young woman named Lucy decided to help. She set to look for a boat, nymph of Louisiana. Room 6. She will prepare a suit to replace Barnaby's smelly clothes.
Well, look at you. All dressed up with nowhere to go.
I can't thank you enough. As I was saying, our journey has hardly gone to plan. We seem no closer to finding our missing people than when we left.
Well, if there were anything to know, Champagne'll know it. She's across everything in New Orleans. Look for her in the fisherman's village behind the Creole Quarter.
Thank you again, Lucy. I shall make my way there now.
Good luck, Johnny. Keep out of trouble.
American jackets. Lucy said that Champagne knows everything about New Orleans. Captain Champagne lives and walks in the fisherman's quarter behind the Creole Quarter. Can't fast from I guess.
Perhaps you'd like someone new today, Frank. How about Miss Trixie or Joni?
No, do I still look like him?
Ah, forgive me, Watson. The difference is plain as day. What a remarkable transformation from Barnaby.
If we're critiquing wardrobes, Holmes, maybe you can explain why you used to roll just one sleeve up. Did you get bored halfway through?
Oh! Damn. I can't change clothes. At all.
May I ask for your assistance?
Can't say I've ever heard about that.
Oh yeah, of course I can't fast run because I was not Sherlock Holmes. He's pissing over that.
Very good. Oh yeah. Nice. Oh, I can't believe it.
Conversation.
Do you know anything about this?
Oh, I've heard talk.
Take it. People have said that Champagne lives in the fisherman's quarter, in a hut on a boat. She owns 2 dogs. So, but that's the Rona. No, it's behind. It's behind this place. On a hut, on a boat, with 2 dogs. This is the church.
Yeah.
Oh, poor thing. Oh, no, we are really in Louisiana. God damn! We're gonna make it squeal like a pig, boy. Gators. Gator boys. Gator. He'll get you. Damn. What's that? You didn't tell me you could teleport.
Tocqueville? Lafayette! Hush now. No offense here. Them 2 don't take kindly to gents. Especially foreigners. How can Champagne help you? Trip to the bayou? Feeding a huge crocodile?
Some other time, perhaps. Word has it you know everything that goes on round these parts.
Maybe. Maybe not. What you want to know?
The bank in town recently purchased a valuable collection of gemstones from a wealthy man. What do you know of it?
Sure. I hear everything.
Ooh, how nice.
This time I tell you for free. Next time, you pay.
Thank you.
May have been 2 weeks ago. Rich man's butler sold him some black opals.
And this rich man is?
Don't know his name, only that he from the French Quarter. Folk back in town could take you there. That's all I know. You need a boat? I hire 'em out for dollars. Or a bottle of you-know-what.
Thank you for the offer and the help.
People have said that champagne lives... oh, never mind. Bank wants an auction. Bank calls an auction. Actually, wait a second. No, I just wanted to read about it. So it could... No, it's Arneson for French quarters. Okay. Almost. He's most likely Mr. E. Arneson. Most likely the jewel seller who stands behind the A in the telegram from the Ed Advisor Institute. E. Arneson from the French Quarter. Was that a little much, maybe? Anyways.
I feel much better in this suit, even if it is not mine.
Yeah, and it's not green with a green jacket with a yellow hat. Careful them gators.
Help me, please.
I've heard about that. Let me tell you.
Just using cabin in the harbor muscle. Oh, thank you. And I wanna go visit the world. Because it's not like this anymore, so but I want to like travel. But then again, I think most people want to travel. At least to some degree, so. See different sights, meet different people. Shank different people in the kidney. No, I'm just kidding, of course.
Got a spot in mind?
French Quarter, and get us there fast.
Yes. The New World. Complete chapter 4. New World, check both direction. Not the butter knife. You goddamn right. I was gonna say ew, but no, I think it's actually gold. Dr. H. West kit, medical kit to, well, reanimate the dead. Seriously, that's impressive. Damp in all the wrong places. Courtesy of the courtesan. Or courtesan. Nurses, guys. Give them a taste of their own medicine. Rodgar, as a plus, you'll feel like a whole new man. Hello, sailor. It's nice.
I'm not used to this warmth and humidity. Hopefully our Arneson has a shady garden.
Yes, indeed.
You know, Watson, the opulent mansions and stifling heat remind me of my time in the Mediterranean.
Cordona does sound rather magical. Do you think you shall ever return?
I don't know. That place was home to some of my greatest memories and some of my lowest moments.
Okay then.
These plants and trees definitely keep the place cooler.
Yes.
Are you able to help me?
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
The locals say that Mr. Anderson mentions a large gate adorned with bisons. Interesting. This does not have bisons on it. Running in this heat. Terrible. I think this might be it.
Lord, help me.
Excuse me, miss. Are you all right? What is your name?
Eula, sir.
Waiting for someone, Eula?
Yes, sir. My brother Davy. He works for Mr. Arneson in that mansion yonder. Been 5 days now since I last heard from him.
Come now, why all the tears?
Something happened to Davy. I feel it in my bones.
Do you think he may have left the premises?
No, sir. Davy, he ain't like you and me. He's smart in some ways, but he can't talk. Not a word. He's pure and kind.
Fear not. We will look for your brother. One presumes this gate is locked. Is there any other way inside?
There's another entrance through the stables you could try. That's where I meet Davy normally, but I couldn't get in. See, I couldn't find the key. It wasn't in its usual spot. Please hurry, sir. Find him for me.
I'll certainly do my best. Door. Hello? Yeah, the home at the door. There's a woman named Eula near Arneson's mansion. She is worried about her mute brother Davy, who hasn't been in contact for 5 days. Davy lives with Mr. Arneson and usually doesn't leave the premises. According to Eula, the only entrance is through the stables, but the key wasn't in its usual place, so she was unable to enter. Okay. What happened to Davy?
So quiet. Yet I doubt there was peace around here.
Yeah, true that. The bison stables. Strong, locked from the inside. Okay. Oh. Steel, sturdy, intact. Oil, trace of mud, often
I rather wish my lockpicks had not been lost in the river.
Along with all our clothes, books, tea.
Even the tea. Bogged down. Here for a long time. Okay. So the key is probably supposed to be here, but it's not, so
Could we be walking into a trap?
I mean, there's always a possibility. I was supposed to put, like, pick this up and bash it on the... I want to create sound. That's not good.
Keep your wits about you, Holmes. We ought to be careful.
Oh wait, most of heavy, covered in dust. Nothing there. Broken stems, chipped edges, chipped edge. Ah, there's a blue key. How strange.
This must be the key to the stables.
So it wasn't lost, just not in the user place, so she couldn't find it, I think. There's a sick horse here.
Poor animal has been suffering for days.
It's dehydrated, Holmes. Without water, it will die.
Why are they doing this? There's a horse dying from thirst in the stables. This most probably has heat stroke and is severely dehydrated. Then we need to get it water.
Mr. Arneson's cab is still here.
Then he likely is still home. At least around here.
Cayenne pepper. Half empty. Or as Watson would say, half full.
So quiet. Yet I doubt there was peace around here.
There you go.
This might be useful.
At least that's one life saved.
Yeah. Back in the saddle, help quench the horse's thirst. Yes. Is he gonna drink? Okay, Eris. Oh. No, yeah. Now it is. I don't think it's that important to the case, so to speak, but I mean, I could, so why wouldn't I? I got inside.
You did it. You're inside? Have you seen Davy?
Not yet, miss, but we are on it.
Please look for my little brother.
Okay, so he's a little brother, okay. And he's a mute. And he's smart in some ways. That he doesn't talk and he's kind.
No way in.
And pure and kind. So yeah. Probably a simple soul. But those can sometimes be the best. I'm a bit of a simple soul. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Better to be a simple soul than to be a bad soul. So that sounds bad. Investigation scene found. Yes.
Size 10. The owner's footprints were shallow.
Okay, so it's not a heavy person.
Size 10. The heels were sinking into the ground. Look here, Doctor. 2 sets of footprints left by the same person, yet they vary in depth. What do you conclude?
Perhaps they arrived empty-handed, but left carrying something heavy.
Precisely. We'll make a detective of you yet, Watson.
I thought think like, so there's a woman and a man, because there was high heels. But they just said that the heel went to the ground, not that it was high heels.
There's blood here. There's blood here.
Also, Wolf's given to the horse, his eyes stood up and became livelier. Good. Mr. Arneson's cab is inside the stable, so it should be at home.
Ah! Do you smell that, Holmes? Something bad happened here.
I know. Be prepared for anything.
Mansion crime scene. Size 10. Mud with peat. Dried up peat. Is that something that's if you're in a bog or something? And whoa! Actual murder.
Watson, would you please lend me your medical expertise?
I'll do my best.
Nice. Cool.
A deep stab reached the man's heart. Clean edges suggest a sharp blade, but the wound is too wide for an ordinary knife. The hand can bend freely. Rigor mortis has passed.
So it's a while since he died. Maybe like 5 days, 4 days.
Hay on his trousers suggests a gardener or groom. His corneas are already clouded. This man has been dead for a week. The result of a sharp object piercing his heart.
You are mostly right. But I would bet he died 5 days ago. Heat and humidity will have accelerated the decomposition.
Dirty foot boot print of size 10. Inside a parlor, a dead man lies. Based on his clothes, he was a gardener or groom. He has a deep chest wound. Judged by the condition of the body, he was laying in there for about 5 days. Yeah, I mean, if rigor mortis is, you know, over, then it has to be a few days.
Someone was bleeding, but it doesn't look lethal. The bent end of this candlestick has blood on it.
Jesus Christ, Holmes, what is it? Circular scratch marks, wax drops. Okay. Burnt note about telegram. I intercepted a strange telegram sent to Ashmat. It is utterly cryptic, and I cannot make head nor tails of it. The mailman confirmed the telegram was definitely for Ashmat, so he must know what it means. The rest of the note is unreadable. That's quite a bit that we learn from that.
Burnt papers, now completely unreadable.
Good thing that we got so much information for that one. As in Ashmat, and you know, the postman confirmed that it was from Ashmat, and
What horrors happened here?
A trail of wax leads to the door.
is that a huge footprint? Yes.
Someone smaller walked over these boot prints.
That's a huge footprint. Not footprint.
The candle was burning when it fell.
Is this the bell room? Trade in dust, blood.
A few drops of blood, but not from a mortal wound.
Letter from locksmith. Mr. Arneson, I'm happy to know that you like the work carried out in your study room. It was a challenge and the most difficult job I've done. The lock was handmade to create a mechanism in accordance with your requirements. I added a magnetic bezel that must be activated to open the lock. As requested, it is hard to see the keyhole if you don't know where to look. Tell your friends about me, thank you. J.G. Lock and Sons Locksmithery. Nice that it's called Lock at the end, you know. when he became a locksmith. Oh!
I will need your help one more time, Doctor.
I am. Same stab wound in the heart.
An enormous blow shattered her ribcage. Blooded, broken nails. The poor woman tried to put up a fight.
Oh, yeah.
Extremely sharp and deadly. A wound like this could only be dealt by a man of incredible strength.
And cruelty.
So, did she use that? And the guy didn't.
Why does it look so
die.
familiar?
Because you've seen it before. Hey. Okay, so the guy with the hay on his pants has visited here, I guess.
T for 2. An odd glimpse of normalcy amid the horror.
Yeah.
He used kitchen towel.
Okay, kitchen towel then. We have everything. Okay. But no, actually needs 6 for the first one, and I don't have 3 and 4. Okay. That's how she died, I guess. Because there's no axe there. But it's a that's is there. So of course he could just have taken his axe with him, but you know. Maybe that, but I don't think so, because there's, I mean, it does say that the stab wound is too wide to be a normal knife, normal knife. I almost said knife, that's why I said it, and laughed at it. Yeah, he did have that. But I'm still missing one, so let's continue looking. Let's continue our search, Mr. Wolfyboy. David Horsten. Also a horse, bell, and that's out. Gash on it. No. This is the kitchen, okay. I haven't been upstairs yet. I was gonna say, it seems that like the Arneson is the guy who did it, or at least is in on it, because he's not dead. But we haven't checked upstairs yet. 2 humans. No, that's below us. Louisiana, wetlands.
A dull book about local geology. Even I'd struggle.
Letter from Lakovka. My dear friend, the boy is a genius. Despite seeing a fraction of my formula, he recreated it and solved it. It is a function that young students have serious trouble with. Your Davy is a prodigy. What surprises me even more is that when I ask him any question, the boy writes answers that are your direct quotes of mine. His memory is impeccable. Oh yeah, that's the kid that don't speak. I know you took the boy under your wing to take care of him, but I'm asking you to let me hold some lessons with him. I truly believe that with your help, this boy can shine and change the world. So maybe they want to kill the kid, but he was sent away before whatever killed them arrives, so to speak. Oh, it's a partial reflection, that's nice.
A dashing portrait of Mr. Arneson.
1879. So it's very recent, or fairly recent at least. I think it's is it 1889 when we're playing? Not sure.
This place sets my teeth on edge, Holmes.
Yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice, is it? Okay, that's also in here.
What I wouldn't give for a nice bath right now, Holmes.
Sorry about that. Thanks. I was like, oh wow, plenty of evidence, but no. Is there nothing in here? Except for the bath?
Today started poorly and went downhill from there.
Yeah. True that. Sword. Well, still no trace of Mr. Arneson. Apparently say.
The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place.
Apparently he's a avid hunter. At least he likes to purchase hunting trophies.
Arneson and Davy seem to have got along well. He looks more like a son than a servant.
That's nice.
Arneson and Davy, 1881.
What's this? Raccoon. The increasing number of raccoons in urban areas has provoked diverse reactions in humans, ranging from hostility at their presence to deliberate care. The close proximity to humans results in behavioral changes in how raccoons live and interact with people. For many generations, humans and raccoons have developed an invisible ecosystem that animals now rely upon when finding food. That's good. Fix it so I could talk in real time, so to speak. Okay. However, such relationships can be extended. Raccoons are fond of items that shine. Some cases report theory of jewelry and new hardware. Hardware, okay. Well, maybe like utensils or something. Raccoons usually do not prey on domestic cats or dogs, but isolated cases of attacks have been reported. The majority of attacks are a result of rabies that can plague the gaze of raccoons. Plague the gaze. Nice. To protect your house against raccoons, you can turn your attention to smells. Spicy smells might be used as an easy and effective raccoon repellent. A small bottle of cayenne pepper with a bottle of hot sauce with an added gallon of water gives quite a powerful mixture to get rid of the wild raccoons. Spray this pepper solution around your plants, bushes, and other garden greenery. If you're trying to deter raccoons from prowling your chicken coop, spray it around the perimeter as well. If you don't have any cayenne pepper, Epsom salt is a great alternative, and just for 15 cents per brick. Damn, per brick. Expensive. Wait, I need to look at the back.
Fauna of Louisiana. Full of things that bite, no doubt.
True. New Pied Piper, foreigners missing in New Orleans.
New Pied Piper. Foreigners missing in New Orleans.
What's this then? Another L, or another initial person. Letter from L. Dear Errol. Oh, this is Errol Ernson. Okay. I do want you to find what you are looking for, but I can't deny that my misgivings are growing with each passing day. I fear the worst. I am worried about you, about what you are doing. My heart stops when I think about where you look for your answers. I would have given them to you. I would have given everything so you might stop disappearing. Errol, please, you must stop. We have something beautiful together. Isn't that enough? I hope to hear from you soon. I love you. L. Well done. Who is this L?
Note the blade, Watson.
A curved dagger, probably of Persian or Indian origin. 9 or 10 inches, I'd say.
Interesting.
The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place.
Is that all then? Cover for your sea legs and sea arms. Sailor uniform. Ah. Interesting. My hat. Sailor cap. Note, do not get wet. What? Why not? That's stupid. Okay. What's that mean? Yes. There's a door with a horse symbol on it in Arneson's mansion. The door is barricaded and it won't budge. Someone inside is sobbing and breathing erratically. Oh, okay, I didn't hear that. The person with the candle left a trail of wax drops between the room with the horse on the door and the parlor. It appears they exited their room to investigate the noises and then dropped the candle when they reached the parlor. Whoever they were, they had quite small feet. There's a woman, I'm assuming. But there are signs that a wounded person was dragged. The door with the bell symbol is locked. Near a fireplace are signs of struggle. The burned paper and bent candlestick with blood on it suggests someone was attacked. Inside the kitchen, a dead maid lies. She was killed by a blow of significant force to the chest. The nails on her right hand are broken. She probably resisted. 2 people were sitting and drinking tea when everything started, judging by the half-empty cups. One of the chairs has stems of dry hay. A dirty towel lies on the table. The study room on the first floor has an interesting painting. Photo shows Anderson and a boy, Davy, behind a table. They are examining some maps. Anderson and the boy seems quite engaged and happy. A book about wild animals living in Louisiana. A photo of two men was taken during the hunt. One of the unknown men has a curved dagger along with a firearm. The photo shows the date 1882. More in here, as far as I found. Ah, Watson, goodness, you scared me. Anything in there? Okay. Let's go down then. Actually, do I have everything? Yeah, I have everything. Awesome. Okay, so. This guy. Yeah, I'm assuming he said a knife then, but he said a wide blade, which might be an axe, but we know that some guy that the guy knew had that knife, so I'm assuming it's that. So what's the difference? This one, right? This one. I don't think it was drunk. What's the difference here? Oh yeah, oh wait, the knife in his hand. Gotcha. You know, I'm assuming since that's a special weapon. Person, yeah. Or the small-feeded person. Yeah. That might be it. They dropped it there. And yeah, that's right. That seems right. A human that is okay. A human. This is one with the most different thing, most chances, so to speak. Most different possibilities. is it? No, it actually can't be the girl because how would she have got the meat cleaver? I'm assuming that's no, that's what that's trauma to. Let's just check this one before we try the other things. Guess this then. What's this also wrong? On her neck, as far as I know, that is. Okay. So it wasn't the servant then. So then I can, you know. And knife. Okay. Not the candlestick then.
An intruder entered through the back door at night, leaving mud traces in the hallway. Without being noticed, they picked up a candlestick and struck the man in the chair from behind. In the kitchen, 2 people were drinking tea, the workman and cook. They were startled by the noise of a falling body and went to investigate the parlor. The workman tried to subdue the intruder but was stabbed by the attacker's knife. Judging by the wound, it was a curved blade. The cook panicked and fled back to the kitchen. The intruder followed, but since their blade was stuck in the workman, they used the meat cleaver on the table to kill her. Someone smaller arrived and discovered the carnage. They dropped the candlestick in horror and ran for safety to a room down the hallway. Meanwhile, the intruder returned to his first victim and dragged their stunned body away from the fireplace and out into the garden.
It was a stunned. Oh yeah, of course, the guy knocked in the head, yeah.
The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place.
Okay. It's outside.
More boot prints. More boot prints.
Almost ripped out. Impressive. Oh, handprint. Scary. Slight indent, palm print. Weird shoes.
Luxurious shoes, size 9.
Size 9, that's new.
These fingers were severed with a single clean stroke. but I don't see the thumb or middle finger.
What's on this?
Look, Watson, animal prints. I wonder what kind.
Probably the raccoons.
Boots, size 10.
There we go. Cut off the fingers.
A scrap of silk, soft and elegant.
Blood loss, larger wound. Wait Rabbi. Okay, so what happened then here?
A scrap of silk, soft and elegant.
Some waited a while, and then maybe they got by the gator. Damn them gators. So was this? I wonder if they broke this wall, because then they are really big. Really strong big. Either way. There's a lot of stuff here. Okay, the horrors of the Arneson mansion. The perpetrator says just one. That's impressive. The perpetrator struck someone with the candlestick. The blow was strong enough to bend the iron. The workman sustained a wound near his heart. The unusual contour of the wound suggests it was inflicted by a curved blade, similar to the one in the photo of the man with the curved dagger. The cook lies dead in the kitchen. Despite her desperate attempts to protect herself, she was murdered with a meat cleaver. There was a witness to the gruesome scene. A person of short stature emerged from the room with a horse symbol, carrying a candle to investigate the noise. The sight of the dead man in the parlor must have shocked the witness, for they retreated back from whence they came. Go back from whence you came. There was animal near severed fingers. There was an animal near the severed fingers. The animal left small paw prints. The impressions are fairly shallow, indicating that the animal weighs around 12 pounds. The severed fingers had been nibbled on, the bite marks and line of the jaw being relatively small, suggesting vermin or a small dog. Yeah. Is the raccoons, mate? Yeah, where's Arneson? Maybe this. Dang. Dang. I don't think it's these two. Oh, I mean, maybe one of them, but no one, none of those. Impressive. Oh, so that's why no one has almost said water the horse, but given the horse water. Right about two. Actually, I was right about that. Ah, how about that? Or maybe from L. No. That is a locksmith. No, okay. maybe it's mine. Probably like horses. And that's, or maybe just was that, no, by accident, so to speak. Or like, he was just there with, just that's because he was, he was there. I don't know. Or maybe he was in that door because he was, it wasn't like.
Davy, please open the door.
After all this, Holmes, I doubt the young man would open the door to a stranger.
Okay, so how would, oh yeah,
The sooner we get what we need, the sooner we can leave this horrible place.
Okay, let's see about how to open the door. Study room. This might be study. Yeah. Lock. Peculiar form. Egg-shaped. Cool. There's a painting across one entire wall inside Mr. Arneson's study room, which has a sword sign on the door. The eye of a reptile on the painting has an unusual indentation in the shape of the letter A. There's a hidden lock on its surface. Almost. Don't tell me I have to use the 7 fingers. Okay, good. Okay. Letter from locksmith tells me that there's a secret lock. None of those made sense, so I'm kind of glad that they don't make sense. I mean, none of those made sense. I'm glad that there wasn't any of those. At least I know that much. This is the keys room.
A dashing portrait of Mr. Arneson.
1870. Where am I supposed to actually input that? Put it in though. Potatoes. Oh no, are they mushrooms? Or maybe beets?
Davy, please open the door.
You start to get aggressive, like, Davy, you open this door right now. Oh wait, there's something here.
Mr. Arneson with his prey.
Saw some hunting. Young Mr. Arneson is celebrating his first hunt. Ooh, quite a big deal for a dedicated hunter. The portrait shows a date 1862. Maybe I should talk to her. Like, how can I get him out or have him help me? It's gone. Strange. What would she need?
Dear God! Watson, quick! Get her down.
That was loud. Who's that? There's some murders and attempted murders here. Yes, sir. She didn't look...
Ligature marks on her neck. There'll be a bruise, but she should be okay.
But she didn't look dark when I first... Note with threats. Grub. Do you think that in this city the life of one English detective is worth more than that of a maidservant? Fine, I warn him, Miss Holmes.
Doctor, Watson, speak to me. How is she?
We were just in time, Holmes. Eula is stable, but lucky to be alive. We should take her to a hospital for a further examination.
Yes. I fear I was wrong, Watson. The sheriff is not a man to be underestimated. To lynch an innocent woman just to send a message, it's evil. We're not safe in this city, nor is anyone around us.
Then we must not dawdle. Help me get Eula to her feet.
No, no. I will not leave here without Davy.
Miss, please, we must get you help.
No, I will not be deterred. I will get my brother and bring him home.
If my deductions are correct, Davy lies behind this door. He ought to be unhurt, but is no doubt shaken.
Davy. Davy, you there?
Davy, we understand what you witnessed before. It's safe now. You're safe. Please, let us in. Your sister wants to see you.
Everything will be all right, I promise.
Yeah, them gentlemen speak the truth. Just open the door. Big sister's here for you.
Yeah,
Davy, oh, come here, you! Thanks, sirs. Lord bless your souls.
Let me examine him, miss. I want to make sure he is unharmed.
Remember, he may be mute, but he still understands you.
Observe. Red eyes. Hasn't slept for days. Pale and haggard, starving, in shock. Shallow breathing, alarmed and agitated. Healing bruise, days old, insignificant. Torn pocket, all closed, all active. Dave has been left malnourished and starving for the last 5 days, barricaded inside his room in fear for his life. Fortunately, he is physically unharmed. Davy hadn't been treated well before the terrible ends that led to Arneson's appearance. The bruises hands were being hit. Davy was given all the tokens as well. Nah, the picture tells differently. And also the message, the note that said that I know that you want to take care of him. Yeah. They have less than 5 days back decided to film that. Live a good life that child is like his fresh version of fall or bump. The tone pump is just a result of actual lifestyle. Yep. Or something.
Davy seems in good health. The bruise is a remnant of that awful night, perhaps even caused by the intruder, but he is otherwise unharmed. In fact, I believe life here was good for the boy.
Arneson and the others cared for Davy. That may have allowed him to withstand such horrors. I need your help, Davy. We know that the man with the curved dagger is responsible for all this. You recognized the man, yes? The same one in the photograph in the office upstairs, standing with Arneson. Good. Please, write his name. And one last thing. The room with an image of a bell on its door may hold important answers. Do you know a way in?
Good.
Yes. I think I've got it. You have been very helpful, Davy.
Oh, Davy. Things you must have gone through.
Ashmut. I've heard of that before. So, key Ashmut up there, up there.
Davy is calm and collected despite enduring all these horrors. An impressive young man.
Indeed. Okay, so Ashmouth, or whatever it's called, Ashmouth or something, is a key. What do I read about Ashmouth? Oh, yeah. Good. No keys in the pot, but sorry. Very well then. Let's see the other places then. Nothing of interest. Fancy. No keys here.
Let's take a closer look.
Yes. It's a ring. Signet ring, peculiar form, and protruding parts, but okay. 1879. Then it's one of the other many others, many other dates I've seen. 1862, maybe. 18. Is it? Okay, 1860. Yay. Open sesame, unlock the safe.
These should come in handy.
And some money. received from Lock and Load. Double-barrel shotgun 10 gauge Reaper M142. Additional services: engravings on buttstock, engravings on grip, engravings on safety catch, and extractor. Total price $79.99. Dang. Impressive. I still don't have the ring, so I need to get into the other place. That's a horse. Okay. Yay. Deep grooves. That was moved. Frequent friction.
Dense and disturbing notes. It's hard to follow.
Yeah, it's dark stuff.
The scene is impossible, unnatural, but also familiar.
Oh yeah, it's where we were in the beginning of the game. Interesting. Telegram from Ark. Whatever the price pays, obsidian, glass-like stone, black. Without it, we can't walk with lenses. London comes to New Orleans. Must be in 5-6 days. You know what to do with deliveries. Ark.
A foreigner's clothes, by the looks of things from the Near East.
Ah, there was a guy who had disappeared that was Asian.
A black opal, cut and polished, easy to sell.
I have a fire opal in the ring. It's like a Gandalf ring that I bought. It's not his ring, but like because they said that it's burned with a flame, and when you have it in light, then it starts to make different shapes. No, shades and lights. It's cool. Colors. I mean. Collection notes with instructions. To reach your goal, follow death messengers. Then pass through fire without fear. After the bleeding willow, chase the crows. Avoid any crosses that appear. Interesting. Bohemian. If you got it, flaunt it. Damn. The bear with the curb blades, Ashmat. Oh, okay. Ashmat, one of Mr. Anderson's servants. Ah, I see. Chunk of process, black opal is worth a small fortune. With a signet ring. Oh, yeah. He came up with Mr. Anderson's signet ring. Where is the ring? Yeah. That is the one as well, so we just Just have done it. Where is the ring? Engravings. Better fingers because we have rings on your finger. Yeah, yes, that's okay. Instead of spending time to think for a logical reason, that's just gonna be wrong. It's none of them.
We must stop this, Holmes. All of these atrocities.
Indeed.
Angels, sirs. All y'all lacking is a pair of wings.
Maybe he was taken, and the ring is in the... Wait! I got it! The ring was taken by raccoons! Because they like shiny things, the book said. Aha! My brain suddenly like... Ah! I know! If not, then I'm gonna be sad. No, let's see. I already looked at everything, but... Where can raccoons be? Or their nests, so to speak.
No sign of a boat.
Yes. mean, it's not recruit. Maybe they cut off his fingers so they can get the ring. I don't know. But if that's the case, then I can't open the door. So I don't think so. Oh, you got in there somehow. You teleport, I guess. I saw a white dot. Do you know of any raccoons nearby?
Excuse me, just one question.
I'm so sorry. I can't be of help.
Okay, the book. Okay, so I don't have the book on. No. It's fauna animals. Yeah, it's no. It's fauna is animals, and flora is. I can't read it.
Is this familiar to you?
I'm so sorry. I can't be of help.
Yes, really not very happy with them.
Do you know anything about this?
It isn't possible for me to help you. I'm sorry.
I can't believe
I'm looking for raccoons, which might not be correct, but oh well. I don't have anything else that I can think of.
We still have to find Arneson. After all we have learnt, I fear for his fate.
Oh, okay. Now what? Robert. Wait. 10 to 15. I mean, isn't it pound? The pound anyone marks well, I mean, value. Okay. Vermin, he said, or small dog penis. 10 to 13 raccoons. Yeah, I read about this. I was right! Yay! Look at Dennison. A raccoon took the signet ring along with Mr. Arneson's finger. The thief was successful but clumsily. Yeah. Look, Arneson's finger. Yeah, terrible, terrible. Boom! Boom! That's exactly good. How long am I recording? 2 hours, 59 minutes and 5 seconds. Damn! That hour just flew by. No wonder my head hurts. And I get some dizzy spells sometimes. Can't leave that shit either, so today. Yeah, I'm gonna edit soon anyways, so. Also I can add long play to my groups, my video tags. Covered in pepper, too much for a food. Yes, I go this way. Should go this way. There we go. Sticky fingers, find the raccoon nest. A carrot. I thought it was a finger.
Arneson's signet ring, as we saw in his portrait.
So little raccoon, but I need this. Weapon room. Yes.
It's almost a piece of art.
That he got engraved. Arneson's Notes and Bank in Ashmat. Mr. Arneson has a collection of notes detailing his investigation of Ashmat. One of them reads, "That damn servant, how dare he use my name to sell opals at the bank? Was he like that all the time and I overlooked it? Or is it the influence of his foreign friends? I need to learn more about the man, especially after I showed Davy that cryptic telegram sent to Ashmat. What is it for?" True. Another ring. My princess, my love, my heart.
My princess, my love, my heart. Fitting words.
One stands out. Champagne. Yep. I can give that to Champagne. And she can tell me something.
Well, isn't that interesting? Hello again, Lucy.
Oh, so that's why she wanted. She helped us, so she could find out about this. Love letter from Arneson. My dearest Lucy, my sunshine. Believe me, as soon as I have dealt with the darkness that lurks in these swamps, I will return to you with an open heart. Be sure that I am ready to declare to all the world my feelings for you. I can't wait to hold your hand and be lost in your beautiful eyes. Completely and forever yours, Errol. Give it to her when I get there. When I see her again. Letter from Northwood Agency. Mr. Arneson, as soon as your instructions arrive, we started our investigation. Rest assured, we will do our best to find a location in the bayou that you mentioned. However, we must inform you that there might be some delays in the coming weeks as our investigator, the lead detective in this case, is in Europe. Oh, that's probably me. Meanwhile, we highly recommend securing your findings until further notice beneath a table, in a safe, or in a locked cabinet. Anything will work. E. Spears, the director of Northwood Agency.
We must put an end to all this evil, and I doubt we can count on the sheriff's help.
True that. Behind the painting there is a door leading to second floor. Mr. Arneson stored an engagement ring in his secure cabinet. It's brand new and quite expensive. The engravings on the inner circles says, "My princess, my love, my house." What a really grand, fine champagne box. Photo was Arneson, the young woman Lucy from the nymph of Louisiana. I must know a lot about him. The boy might share information to help save Mr. Arneson. Let me talk to him first. Davy Crockett. David didn't know accidents.
Davy. We know that Ashmat is responsible for what happened here. We must catch him and hold him accountable. I know that you are scared, but you are also the only one who can help us. I believe Mr. Arneson showed you a cryptic telegram that was sent to Ashmat. You are an impressive boy with a phenomenal memory. Can you tell us the contents of that message?
Good.
Thank you, Davy. Watson, please copy down everything he writes.
A cryptic message directed to Ashmat. It says, "When a storm starts, where the ships fall, and Stevenson's guiding light, the last embrace of all the chosen." Well then.
We must put an end to all this evil, and I doubt we can count on the sheriff's help.
I pray you find Mr. Arneson as well, in one piece to boot.
Me too. Well, I mean, he's missing some pieces, mainly his fingers, but hopefully alive and in working order. I always think that is something. Picture the statue. My eyes hurt. My head hurts. I'm hungry. Not this right now, but sometimes I get like busy spells. So I'm gonna end it very soon. French Quarter.
Got a spot in mind.
New Orleans port, and quickly.
Innocents slaughtered, a woman lynched, a boy forever traumatized. I fear we've crossed the Rubicon, Holmes.
Davy is resilient, much like Eula. They will overcome this.
You're right, but I worry this portends far worse for us. What have we got ourselves into, Holmes?
I mean, you still got the gun, so... Yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Because then I can start the next video by talking to Cheryl. I don't know, that lady. Lucy. That's it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye bye. Finger guns.